Hello, in this video we're going to look at understanding the relationships between total, marginal, and the average product of labor. The total product of labor we're going to be working with takes this functional form. The quantity of output equals 2 times L if L is less than or equal to 5, where L is units of labor. If the firm is hiring more than 5 workers, output will just equal 10. So output will equal 10 at 6 workers, 7 workers, 100 workers. The maximum output, in other words, for this firm is 10 units. So again, Q is the quantity of output and L is units of labor. We want to solve for marginal product of labor and the average product of labor, and then we're going to look at the graphs of all 3 of these concepts. So first, the marginal product of labor. Marginal product of labor is nothing more than the slope of the total product of labor function, the change in Q over the change in L. So the slope of this linear equation, and that's what it is, Q equals 2L, is just 2. And so the marginal product of labor here equals 2, but only if L is less than or equal to 5. The marginal product of labor for units of labor above 5, greater than 5, is going to be 0. So if we hire the 6th worker, output is 10. If we hire the 7th worker, output doesn't go up. It still equals 10. So the marginal product of labor is 0. The added output of hiring 1 more worker beyond 5 is 0. And now we go on to the average product of labor, which is just output per worker. On average, how much does each worker produce? So the average product of labor is Q divided by L. And for Q, I'm just going to substitute in the production function 2L. And 2L divided by L just leaves us with 2. So the output per worker is 2, so long as L is less than or equal to 5. When we're hiring beyond 5 workers, output will always equal 10, so just 10 divided by L, that will be our average product of labor. So for example, if L equals 10, 10 divided by 10 means the average product of labor is 1. If L is 20, average product of labor is 1/2, and so on. And now let's look at some graphs. So on the left, we have the total product of labor function. So as you see, as we go from 0 to 5 workers, every time we hire a worker in this range, output goes up by 2, and that's just a marginal product of labor. At L equals 5, output is 10. L equals 6, output is 10. L equals 7, output is 10, and so on. The marginal product of labor that goes along with this total product function is going to be 2 from 0 to 5 workers. And then it's going to drop to 0, so the marginal product of labor for the 6th worker is 0. Hiring the 6th worker, output does not go up. Hiring the 7th worker, output does not go up. So it's just going to be 0 beyond 5 workers. And now the average product of labor. As we said, the average product of labor equals 2 up to 5 workers. So if we're hiring 5 workers that are producing 10 units of output, output per worker is just 10 divided by 5, or 2. But once we go beyond 5 workers, average product of labor will fall. So like I said, with 10 workers, output is 10. So 10 divided by 10 means average product equals 1. All right, that's it. I hope you found this video helpful.